Now then, how are you? Welcome to Super Sunday. As always, we've got an array of quality for you today, but today's a real special show. We've bought a beautiful shorthorn beast from one of the most prestigious farmers in North Yorkshire. A really, really well-respected guy. He's certainly got my respect, that's for sure. That's Mr Ian Woodhead, and we've got this beautiful shorthorn beast. I'm going to go through it all for you later in the show. It's absolutely delightful, a pleasure to butcher. If you're a connoisseur, make sure we get stuck in for that. But we always start with steak, it's the religion, that's what we've got to do. So, whole ribeyes, $49.99, absolutely stunning from his friend at Hewitts. I've done a little steak board for you, 16-ounce ribeye, 16-ounce sirloin, and 2 bavette steaks for a simple $19.99. Have a little steak night in, stay in. You never know where it might end if you have a nice night in on the steak. 16-ounce rump steaks are at $5.99. 16-ounce sirloin or ribeye at $6.50. Now, for my old pal, Adam Smith, plays in goal for Morecambe. Now, don't drop this, will you? If you do a nice job of this and put a nice picture on socials, I'll see if I can get you a trial at Leeds. Reserves, by the way. So don't drop it, will you? My old pal. It's lovely to see you. I know you're new to the show. Share it all out in Morecambe, and if you see me old mate Tyson training behind sticks, tell him the butcher says hello. Right, we've got steak LaBeoufs at $5 each, Weeping Tigers at $5 each, Bavette steaks, a little bit of a treat for you, $3.99, 3 for a cock and henna. Get stuck into them, just sear them, just give them a little sear, little treat for you. Bavette steaks are coming more and more in fashion. Get stuck into them. And the share of tomahawk, 1.2 kilos of prime tomahawk steak, as requested by a footballer from Morecambe, is 25 quid. So get stuck into them, make sure you share them. It's like this, if you give us some of that tomahawk steak, you give your partner some of that tomahawk steak, he will chase you around the bedroom. And if you have some, you'll let him catch you, love. Don't worry about that. So get stuck into them. Pork loin joints, $8.99. Big ribs of beef. Like that, absolutely stunning quality. Single ribs of beef at $22.50. We've got some beautiful chuck roasts at £15. We've got the bacon, dry cured bacon loins, cooked just like gammon, absolutely stunning. Very, very simple, $5.99. Salmon cuts, 15 quid. Extra tasty pork loins, a tenner. Brisket joints at 15 quid. We've got slow cooker wise, stewing steak, shin beef, braising steak, tenner a kilo. We've got the Aldo's mince, which has got the garlic and herbs in. Smells just like an Italian restaurant. There, and we've got steak mince. We've got a simple £30 barbecue pack for you. 8 Chinese chicken portions, 4 garlic chicken skewers, 4 Moroccan kofta kebabs, 800 grams of salt and pepper spare ribs, 4 quarter-pound steak burgers, 4 Chinese pork steaks, and a pound of pork sausage, all for only £30. It's like play your cards right, look at that. Get stuck into them. If you want a little barbecue season is round the corner, may I add. I've had a word with the big man, the weatherman. So, without further ado, from here, I'm going to get into this shorthorn beef because I can't wait to tell you about it. That's basically the story. So, if you want some of the shorthorn sirloin, they're going to be weighing 350 to 400 grams and they're going to cost you $6.99 each. Ribs of beef are as labelled up. That is an amazing joint. At £35, the pecan, you look at the fat on the back of it. I'll have a little bit that Killshard will have that. I've got some stunning T-bone steaks. Get your laughing tackle around that at $19.99. Rump steak at £17 a kilo. Shin beef, salmon cuts. We've got chuck steak at $11.50. This is off stunning cattle. Beef short ribs, fillet head, shorthorn burgers. They'll have a little bit more fat in. They're going to be nice and juicy them. Shorthorn mince, tenner a kilo. We've got the rolled thin rands. Hot butchers will be watching that. Farmers will have had a bit of thin rands for a while. Some rolled top rib, some rolled rands, some slow roasting beef. If you like a bit of slow roast, that's that. Stewing steak, more beef short ribs, brisket, top rump, a beautiful piece of silver side, a beautiful piece of top side, and roasting beef galore. You can have the tri-tip, or a bit more shin, or even the tongue. Get stuck into that. Get a bit of tongue in you. Anyway, it's been a pleasure to butcher this cattle. And when you know the story behind it, and when the stallsman from the farm actually gets in touch with you, and forgive my ignorance, I've lost your message, so I can't remember your name, but when the stallsman rings you to say, thank you for buying that beast, I hope it works out well for you. And it's that's just an indication of, and I can't wait to see it on the show, they know they've looked after this properly. It's a bit of something class, it's a bit of something different. Look up how much you'll pay for this in a normal, like, really high-end shop. Give it a chance. If you want a bit of something quality, get stuck into that. It's been a pleasure to butcher, so I'm sure it'll be a pleasure for you to get your laughing tackle round. And I just want to say thank you very much to Mr Woodhead, and I'll look forward to doing business with you again. You're an absolute gentleman and an absolute maven of the game. Right, mixed grills, £10 a piece. Bacon chops, double smoked, honey roast, plain, still 15 for a tenner. Nobody should go hungry. Gammon steaks, 4 for 10. Tomahawk pork chops, 4 for 10. Belly pork, 1.5 kilo, tenner. Pork ribeye, 6 for a tenner. Pork steaks, smoky barbecue, salt and pepper, plain pork, 6 for a fiver. We have top, middle and bottom at Bennett's. We'll try to look after everybody. Another little pack for you is that. Check that out for 20 quid. A little gourmet barbecue pack. We've done some burgers. Now, you might have seen this week, I did the offal burgers. I did a nice job of them. I've done some quarter pounders. So in here, you've got a bit of organ meat, you've got a bit of liver, you've got a bit of heart. You've got some short horn trim, and you've got some chuck. And we're doing 8 quarter pounders like that for exactly 10 quid. So if you want to get a bit of goodness into your children, if you want to get a bit, without them knowing, you know, if you don't tell them there's liver in it, they won't have it. Get stuck into that. Sticky maple syrup, wings and ribs. Sticky maple, you're getting 10 wings and you're getting 800 grams of ribs for exactly a tenner. Have a little wing and rib combo on Big Phil. Get stuck into that. Hunter's chicken, garlic chicken wraps, half Nando's chickens, 2 for a fiver, 6 for a tenner. Little treat for you. You've got your usual, I've told you about the burgers. Bacon, I am absolutely sick and tired of packing these, but at 2 kilos for a tenner, who can blame me? Kebabs, 2 for £10. Listen, stop texting me about the kebabs. It's an hour on 180 in an oven, and then some silly bugger, excuse my French, brought out an air fryer, and in them, it's just 45 minutes. So get stuck into that. We've got sausage meat, usual burgers. Pork loins are down a little bit, the $22.50. Chicken fillet, 4 kilo tubs, £21.99. And I think that is a cracking sale. It's got a barbecue pack. It's got the short-horn beef. It's got quality steaks. Them ribeyes are amazing this week. We've got the steak combo. We've got everything you can possibly need. Bargains, top, middle, and bottom. I can't do any more. I can stand here and tell you how good it is. You just got to click on the website, click the day, get it delivered to your door. I cannot do no more. And I didn't even mean to make that rhyme. Have a beautiful day. Good weather's coming. I've had a word with somebody, don't worry, it's coming. Get your barbecue packs in, enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you for listening to me waffle on about the only subject I know, which is meat.